Good day, y'all. It's a beautiful day to be alive, and we're outside getting some good ass prana. Breathe in that morning air. Woo-wee. There's birds out here. There's not a cloud in the sky. That's right, Mr. Crow. Whew, we're feeling good. Hope you guys are doing well. We're going to start moving our bodies in the sunshine. So we're awake and we are alive, baby. Whew, Dana Point, here we go. People are moving about, getting the day rocking and rolling. And I'm gonna get my body into the sun. Getting out those impingements by doing some gentle movements to kick off my day. Hello, party people from the fifth dimension. This is your homeboy Angelo, reporting live out front of the place where I'm staying here in Southern California, doing some sidewalk workout, stretching and flow, get a little qigong, some breath work, the whole nine. And I was making a video. As I was making a video, my phone shut down. I think it's because it overheated. The sun was just too much for it. But for me, I got a nice little sweat in. I got all of my muscles stretched. I just worked into all those little tight places that you might get from a night of deep sleep, restorative rest. But I wanted to talk to you guys why it's so important to get outside and exercise in the sun. Now, maybe you're someone like me who spends most of his time in the Pacific Northwest where, let's face it, for about 6 months of the year, it's very gray. The sun doesn't come out, but there's still light. That's the difference, is that there's light during the day. I mean, there's light at night too, but there's noticeable light every single day, unless you live somewhere up in the Arctic Circle and the sun doesn't reach you. But if there's any amount of light, get out into it and exercise in the light. Exercise is great, but it's even more enhanced when you go outside because the sunlight offers us vitamin D. Our body creates vitamin D. It's actually not so much a vitamin as it is a hormone that our body creates. And our body needs it for the absorption of other essential vitamins like vitamin C and zinc and calcium and all these other, all the spectrum of amazing vitamins. I also tell people to eat a real whole food supplement, not synthetic zinc, not synthetic vitamin D. Get the real deal. Source it from the food that you eat. If you eat a colorful, bountiful diet of many different colors, not artificially colored, but real natural organic colors, then that's a good indicator that you're getting all of the vitamins and nutrients that you need in your diet and essential minerals. So I work out in the sun because I get that vitamin D, which is so essential for my body. Also, the release of serotonin is amplified quite a bit when you're outside in the sun, in the elements, and you're also plugging into the negative ions. So as you guys might know, I like to go barefoot a lot. If I can't because the terrain's too rough, too many sharp objects, or maybe there's poop or something, I always get my earth runners on and I go out there with those. So grounding is important because grounding allows us to soak in, absorb those negative ions from the earth. Our bodies are like batteries, and if we are in shoes all day with rubber soles, we are likely not going to get too much of those negative ions. It's also great to jump into water out in a river, an ocean. If it's not too polluted for you, get out there and soak in those negative ions. I also love going outside because I just feel that sunlight on my skin feels so good. It gives me extra energy throughout the day. The skin is your largest organ. It's like a solar panel. It absorbs all that essential radiation that we need from the sun and can help us mitigate some of the toxic radiation that we have to deal with when we're talking about EMF and 5G, 4G, all that other poison that we're being exposed to on a daily basis. I know that they just put up some 5G towers right around here and they're putting wires through, so it's coming everywhere near you. So be very mindful that you are getting the right kind of radiation in your life. And another great thing about exercising outside in the sun or in the elements is that when you're breathing that good ass prana, hopefully that fresh air. You're getting real and not stagnant air into your lungs. A lot of times if you live inside, it gets dusty, there's mildew, there's traces of mold, mycotoxins. So being outdoors, you're connecting with the trees, the trees are emitting the carbon dioxide. I mean, they're soaking in our carbon dioxide and they're emitting oxygen for us, which is essential. So it's a wonderful symbiosis between ourselves and the plants in our world. So plant a tree, get close to a tree, hug a tree, whatever you got to do, embrace nature. Scientific studies have also shown that getting out into nature and walking in nature, this could partially be due to the effects it has on our mental health, or maybe it's those negative ions. But the studies have shown that just getting out into nature every day can alleviate depression, just like exercise can. So a big reason is to feel happy. I mean, the purpose of life is to be happy and healthy. And I always say you can't be happy if you're not healthy, and you can't be healthy if you're not happy. We're all looking at optimizing our health. It doesn't take a lot. You don't have to go lift heavy weights and push your body to the limit to feel good and look good. It's all about doing everything in moderation. But it's nice to push yourself a little bit because I love those cold showers. I like to expose myself to a little bit of those minor stressors in my life, so that when real stress comes along, or perceived real stress comes along, I'm able to handle it much more adeptly. So that's a few pointers from me about why it's important to get out and exercise. Everybody knows exercising is good for them, but another thing I would love to point out to you guys is that you can't exercise away a poor diet. So if you're not eating organic and non-GMO foods, I highly suggest you make that leap today. I hear a lot of people say, well, I can't afford it. Well, what is more important than your health? Survey says nothing. So make the investment in your health. People make investments in cell phones, in online movie subscriptions, video games, all kinds of stuff, but they're not willing to make the investment in optimizing their health. Look, the government and the pharmaceutical industry, the Western allopathic model, is not looking out for your best interest. We've heard through this whole pandemic that basically we've heard not a peep about health and how we can be proactive about our health and how preventative health care is the number one way to go. We're only told, stay inside, cover your face, take a shot, do this, do that. But we know better here, the healthy people of this world know better here, that preventative and a little bit of forethought is what comes into making your health optimized and protecting you and bolstering your immune system. They took away the hashtag immune system, or they're censoring it on some social media platforms like this one and others. So you can't even say that. Yeah, I've also censored medical freedom. But, I believe in being a healthy human being, and it all starts with taking responsibility for our own health and the health of our family. So whatever you put into or onto your body, that goes for food and skincare, affects you. It all gets into your blood. So be cautious. Read ingredients when you're purchasing things that are in packages. See what's in it. If you can't pronounce it or you don't know what it is, stay away from it, because every dollar you spend, every thought you think is a vote for the world that you want to see come to fruition, and you are the one responsible for making this world what you want it to be. Don't wait for anyone else to come save you. You are the answer you've been looking for. The crow over there knows what I'm talking about. He's cawing in concurrence with me, and my goal for my life is to inspire more people to take control and responsibility for their own health. Stop polluting your body with toxins like alcohol and smoke and eating processed foods, and especially genetically modified foods. Eat healthy, eat organic, live long, and remember, get out there and exercise. 20 minutes a day. You can just do some light stretching, some breath work, and then, like I'm about to do right now, go hop in a cold shower. All right, y'all, have a beautiful day. Peace.
Caw, caw, caw.
What? You think so? Jeez. Okay. Oh. Almost forgot. Remember to get a good source of clean water. Tap water won't do. Mountain spring water is my top choice, but if you can't get that, get some restructured water, reverse osmosis, add some of your favorite minerals, and let's get your body charged up, baby.